Ballot counting going on in Gwinnett County right now, and that's where we find our Astrid Martinez with how many outstanding ballots there still are in Gwinnett. Folks waking up, Astrid, and hoping this would be all over. Not just yet.
No, not just yet. Have some patience. Remember, in 2000, there was that election between W. Bush and Gore, and that took 34 days. Hopefully, this is shorter than that. But poll workers said that they couldn't count all the provisional ballots over the weekend because of a software glitch. But now they say everything is fixed.
So all those in favor of accepting the recommendations to the board?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right.
One by one, every ballot will be counted. Officials with Gwinnett County reassure the public of an accurate vote counting process.
All right, so our first one is the ID required. This is where the voter is notated as needing to provide ID, and the voter did not provide ID at the time of voting. And so here we have 7 total provisional ballots for that. And the recommendation to the board are 6 no's not to accept and 1 yes.
In front of both Democrat and Republican poll watchers, the Board of Registration and Elections met to discuss the batch of provisional ballots they have left.
Does that mean they didn't fill the form out correctly?
Yes, sir.
Provisional ballots are cast when there's a question about a voter's eligibility or if they show up to the wrong polling location. The law allows anyone to cast a provisional ballot. Then election officials determine whether the voter was eligible to vote.
All of these people have been notified of this situation that they have, correct?
They would have been notified at the time of issuing the provisional ballot.
During Monday's meeting, officials decided that out of the 965 provisional ballots they have left, about 780 qualify to be counted. Okay, so the next step is to send those votes that are qualified to be counted to the Secretary of State office, who will then publish them to the results webpage. As to who they favor, we don't know that yet, but we do know that that's not a big chunk right now to sway the Georgia election in any direction, and that's why we are going to see that recount. That should be done by November 20th. Back to you, Karen.
All right, Astrid, thanks. We understand we're going to hear from the Secretary of State's office in about